So they will be making an announcement of the Nikke first anniversary live stream. There will be a special live stream. Alright. Maybe some of you guys have seen this from Twitter or X.com. Okay. So this has been circulating or being circulated around. So when you look at this, you'll be like, wow, it's finally happening. Nikke is finally having a red hood banner. Damn, new Nikke arrives. So she is going to be exclusive. But a lot of people didn't know this. This is actually fake. This one is actually fake. This particular poster right here was fan-made. Alright, so this one is not real. Just so you guys know, alright? I think a lot of people believe... Yeah, there are some people that actually believe this. This one is a fan edit. Alright, there are some that are... But that doesn't mean that this is not going to be true though. There's a chance that, you know, Red Hood will be coming during the anniversary as a pilgrim. To be fair, it's been a while actually. It's been a while. Let me see if I can bring up the poster. Or I mean not poster. Like the banner of all the collective banners of 1 year so far. So let's look at this. So let's have a look at this. So this is the 1 year collectively what happened in Nikke's 1 year of banners, right? I think this is a pretty good chart to look at from left to right. So the first banner we have in Nikke, if you guys played since beginning, was Helm. Helm, pretty good actually. Helm is pretty good character. I think she still is very strong until today actually. What do you guys think? I think until today, there's no other character that can replace her. She's very unique. She's a burst 3 healer, which not many other burst 3 characters can do. Very, very interesting. So Helm was the first banner that appeared first, followed by Laplace. Still a very strong character. One of the few characters that can ignore defense, rocket launcher. These two characters still never get power creep in a way. Alright, and then we have Nikke's first huge drama. Do you guys remember Nikke's huge drama? Rupee Winter. Okay? Limited. Alongside with Miracle Fairy Anne. Okay? This has caused such a massive drama. I made like 7 videos about it. There was even a meme called the censorship that leads to people calling... It's called Hijab Rupee. Alright, it leads to people making this photo of her. Alright, because she was censored. So players were unhappy, but that was because of leaks. Alright, so to be fair, that was because of leaks, so there's that. And then immediately after the limited banner, we have Modernia. The first Pilgrim banner. Modernia was the first Pilgrim banner ever to occur in Nikke. This was exactly at New Year this year. Alright, if you guys played earlier, somewhere in January, end of December, that was when Modernia happens. So it's been a very long time, right? Modernia is the first one. And then immediately after her, she's very strong. One of the strongest Pilgrim character. One of the strongest character in the game, right? For damage dealers. And then we have Jackal and Viper after her. So this is going to be a fairly balanced character. Jackal is broken in PvP. But in PvE, she's not like insanely crazy. Viper is decent. But she's not like crazy broken or anything like that. And then we come to the Soda and Cocoa. So this was the first banner that a lot of people suggest to skip, right? Because they are not super like meta, and sadly they still aren't, right? In terms of the usefulness, can be used for sure. Cocoa can be used to cleanse stuff. Soda can be used to help you, you know, with stacking buffs if you can utilize the buffs. But you know, these are skippable ones. These two banner pretty much, and then the Chainsaw Man, which I think all of you guys might be aware of. This was the first collab in Nikke, happened somewhere around February, March this year. Alright, with Makima, Power, and Himeno. Alright, moving on. Then we have the Bow Wow Paradise. Bow Wow. We got Nero. I mean, no Nero, Biscuit first, right? Biscuit first. People were asking what happened to Leona and Nero. It was only Biscuit. Biscuit and Makima was one of the few decent-ish combo. Alright, very, very annoying combo to deal with in PvP. Still is a combo until today. Biscuit is a very strong character. Biscuit and Noah is also very strong. Very strong PvP unit for sure. But in PvE, you probably don't really need Biscuit in PvE in most cases. And then we have Sakura. Supposedly, the first train killer, Sakura. Is she still a train killer? I don't think so. People got baited she was supposed to be the train killer. And then everyone pulled for her. And then people will realize, oh, she's not that much of a train killer, is she? Okay, moving on. We have D and Alice, another train killer. D. Alright, there's so many train killer, right? So we have Sakura, we have D. This was all the train killer banners back then. How many people pulled for Sakura and D for the train killer? I have no idea. But probably you're not using any of them today. The two were supposed to help with the train, the Alta Sen, supposedly. Alright, but yeah, these two are if you are struggling with the train, you pull for them. If not, you can skip. And then, somewhere around May, we have Dorothy. Oh, they forgot to put Ray. Ray appears somewhere here. I remember Ray and Dorothy. So you can see one Pilgrim banner in January, one somewhere around May, right? So Dorothy and Ray was free. Dorothy's banner was there. Still very strong character. Dorothy, one of the best banners. But immediately after her, it was Blanc and Noah. Which is why a lot of people did not pull for Blanc and Noah, because people were broke due to Dorothy. People were broke. They go Limit Break 3, they go Core 7, broke. And then when Blanc and Noah come out, they're like, I want to skip. So no choice. If you go all in on that, yeah, I can see this is going to be a tough one for a lot of free-to-play players, I would say, right? And then we have the actual first character, the first banner that I would say there's no reason to pull for. Just complete skip, Rosanna. Alright, so I think she's probably the worst one out of all of this bunch, right? I think she's probably the worst characters. You can use her in PvP, but even then, she's not that good in my opinion. And then, we have another swimsuits. The swimsuits are now out. We have Neon, Blue Ocean, Mary, Bay Goddess. Now these two, Mary was better, but a lot of people argue with me. I still remember when Neon first came out, people argue with me, yo, GuitarRock, Neon is so cool. Neon is good, you test her wrong. She got to fight this boss, she got to fight Fire boss, blah blah blah. Guess what? She sucks. Until today, she still sucks. After the buff, she still sucks. They buff her, still sucks. So who cares? How many of you guys are using Neon? Nobody. It's okay to be a Neon believer, but you gotta stop coping. You gotta stop coping that she's good, alright? You know, limited, people pull for limited, wanting them to be good. I get it. I get the cope. But hey, the world doesn't work like that, right? Just because you pull for them doesn't mean they have to be good. Water power? More like water loser. Alright, next we have Nya Nya Paradise, Nero. One more that you can pull for. One more that you can pull for, or you can skip. I think for a lot of people, this one was a skip for most people. Alright, Nero is actually, she's decent in PvP, but again, you don't really need to waste your gems on her. I think if you pull for her, it's such a waste, man. I remember there's quite a few people that start during this duration as well. It was such a bad time to start the game in a way, right? But you know, it is what it is, alongside with Must. Fortunately, Must has her users right now with 2B. And then after Must, we have the first broken non-pilgrim character, Swimsuit Anis. Sparkling. Wow. Alongside with Helm Aquamarine. So these two are the first insane limiteds. Actually, only the Anis. I think Helm is like whatever, right? She's decent, whatever. And then we get Modernia free skin, but there's no Modernia rerun. People get baited. Oh, Modernia free skin, where's the rerun? No rerun. Too bad, son. Too bad. Alright, you only get the free skin, no rerun. And then recently we have this one, 2B and A2, the second Nier collab. Very good characters. Very good collab characters. Way better than the Chainsaw Man in my humble opinion. So you can see the Chainsaw Man was all the way in like February, March. And then Nier was somewhere in, you know, September, right? And then Marciana, somewhat skippable. Ainz and Zwei were featured there, but they're not really pullable yet. Maybe later on. Marciana decent, very very decent healer for burst 2. But again, you don't really need her, can skip. And then now we have Tia and Naga. Okay, going on right now. Going on during the October month. So you can see Tia and Naga, we are supposedly going to have one more event and then 1 year anniversary. So we gotta wait and see to see where this goes. But if you look at this particular chart, you can see it's been a while since our last pilgrim. The first pilgrim was in January, modern year. Second pilgrim was in somewhere around May, right, which was Dorothy. And then there hasn't been any pilgrim banner ever since, which is why a lot of people speculated that it's going to be a pilgrim banner here or here. Who knows? But it's going to be here most likely. Because Red Hood is the pilgrim that already appeared in the story, so it makes a lot of sense. But we'll have to wait and see. For now, there's no confirmation whatsoever. But yeah, this is a very good chart. Shout out to the guy that I don't even know who made this, but shout out to the person who made this, because this was being shared to me on Twitter as well. We have to wait and see who is coming next. Most likely there'll be one more event, and then maybe a pilgrim banner on our first anniversary.